All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to do the render filter. So let's go to File and do Save As, and we'll do 07. We'll do Render Filter. I'm going to hit Save. We're going to make sure that the layer 2 is selected. And then let's go to Filter, and we're going to do Render Flame. Really? Okay, let's do Filter, Render Picture Frame. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is just adjust this a little bit. I'll hit OK. And that's a really big picture frame for a small image. Let's hit Control Z and then go to Filter, and we'll do Render, and we'll do Tree. I'm going to hit OK. And the tree just renders over the top of the cat. Okay, now there's a funny joke in here because a lot of times cats get stuck in trees, okay? And it's just funny that happened, and I'm doing this right now. So let me hit Control Z to undo the tree. I'll hit Control S to save. Let's go back to the filter here, and we're going to go to Render, and we'll do Clouds, okay? Now this is a cool effect for a background. So let's hit Control Z to undo, Control N. Sorry, not Control N, hit close on that. Control Shift N. And we're going to make a new layer, and then we'll do that again. So let's do Filter, Render, Clouds. So this is a cool effect to use for a background. So I'm going to hit Control Shift N again for layer 4, and I'm going to do Filter, Render, and let's do different clouds. Okay, there's nothing there. So I'm going to hit Control A, Control C, Control V to paste the clouds into layer 4. And then I'm going to do Filter, and we'll do Render, different clouds. And then it's a different color, which that is really cool. In fact, I may use this for one of my wallpapers for Learn Tech, because that is awesome. Okay. Now, if I go to Filter again, and I do Render, and we do Fibers, okay, now you can mess with the variance. Okay, so let's zoom out, and then the strength. Okay, and then we'll zoom back in so we can see it. Okay, we can randomize. Okay. If I hit OK, whoa, that's kind of cool. So I'll hit Control Z to undo that. Let's do Control A, Control C, Control D, Control Shift N. We're going to copy, and then we'll copy, deselect. We're going to select, copy, deselect, and then create a new layer, and then paste it in. And then we're going to do that filter again. So we'll do Filter, Render, Fibers. Okay, I'm going to hit OK. That way you can see how each background looks. Because like I said, that's a really cool effect. And they're basing it off of this color here. So if I were to flip this and then copy this and create a new layer, right? Layer 6, let's do Filter, and we're going to do Render, Clouds, okay? So you can see it's using the gray and the blue, right? And then if I do Render, different clouds, it's going to differentiate that, and then we're going to do Fibers, okay? And then we can just adjust the variance. Okay, so it's going to look a little bit different than the other one because it's more pushed together. Okay, so I'm going to save that. Let's open up a new layer here, and let's go Filter, Render, and we're going to do Lens Flare. Now you actually need a document, so I'm going to Control A, Control C, Control D, and then layer 7, Control V, Control S to save it, and then we're going to go to Filter and do Lens Flare. Okay, so Lens Flare, there you go. Hit OK. Now, I admit this is a bad example, but what I'm going to do, because I'm having so much fun with the background. So let's turn off layer 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3, and let's select the cat image here, and let's add the lens flare to that. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, there you go. So that kind of gives it, you know, the lens flare, which is a commonly used effect, right? All right, then let's go to filter and let's do render and let's do lightning effect. Okay, and I'm gonna hit OK. I don't know how that's a lightning effect, but okay. I'm gonna undo that and just keep the lens flare there. That's all I have for the render filter. So I hope you enjoyed this lecture. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.